When I visualize myself doing something, I'm literally rehearsing it over and over and over again in my mind. And because I'm rehearsing it over and over and over in my mind, what happens is I'm actually seeing myself do it and do it and do it, right? So I'm seeing myself do it and do it and do it because I'm visualizing it over and over and over. Why am I repeating this? Why am I trying to get you to see this? Because when you are visualizing something over and over and over, literally in your mind, you are doing it and doing it and doing it, right? And if you can see it, your mind is already telling your body that you have already done it and done it and done it. So if I've already done it, there's no anxiety to doing it when it actually shows up in my life. Why? Because I've already done it and done it and done it.
Relatively unknown. Let's go. We up in common, we fun and we real and relevant. Yeah, we giving hope, we super dope, you know we heaven sent. If you sick and low, you need a dose, we got the medicine. Probably never heard of us before, but you gon' let us in. I told y'all boys before that we coming, ready to give it to anybody that want it. We bringing y'all the truth and keeping it 100. You may not know it now, but soon we gon' run it. We gon' run it, it's my promise. Y'all better get ready, cause we coming. Content gon' be so fire. Gon' like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, gon' like, share, and subscribe. Content gon' be so fire. Gon' like, share, and subscribe.
It is so good to be here on this early morning wake up, which we call it the Edge Energy Shot, where we get things jumping early in the morning. Today, man, today's a good day, man. Today is an amazing day. I'm so excited that we made it to Friday. This is our first full week of giving you an Edge Energy Shot. It is my sincere hope that you have gotten up or caught us on the replay, and we have been able to provide value for you, because honestly, that's why we do this. We do this to provide value. We don't do this for any other reason but to see you win. Listen, that's why we are here, because we just want to see you win. And with that being said, let's get into our daily affirmation today. Y'all say it with me. Read it along. As a person of limitless potential, I acknowledge that I am created with unique talents and abilities. I am capable of achieving greatness, and I choose to believe that I am the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. Today, I will seek to find favor with both myself and others, and I will be a shining light for the world to see. Through this declaration, I ignite the spark of potential within me, fuel my growth with positivity and determination, and ignite the fire of success that awaits me today. Today, I choose to live my life to the fullest and be the best version of myself. I am hoping that you said that. I'm hoping that you said it with passion and vigor, because here's the reality. Every time we start speaking and talking that talk, your atmosphere begins to change, and it is my hope that even as you were speaking that and I was speaking that we were getting on one accord and something was happening in your personal environment, right? You started to perk up a little bit. Your chin lifted up, your chest poked out, shoulders went back a little bit, and you begin to believe today that you can do this, that you can achieve this, that you can be successful in whatever endeavors that you are walking into today. Because listen, I believe in you. I believe that you can be successful in whatever endeavors that you walk in on today, which leads me to our session today, because today is a session that's specifically for those people who are feeling stagnant, right? Those people who literally, when you look at life, you're like, I just don't know. I don't know if I can do this, right? It's a Friday, and I wanna encourage you. I want to make sure that you are inspired, right, today, because we got something for you. So to help us out just a little bit, I want to take us to just this little video, man, that I saw yesterday. The video was dope. But in looking at the video, I recognized I recognized, I was like, you know what? This is so many people, right? This is so many people. So check this quick little video out. This is my guy, Dame Dash. Some of y'all know who that is, right? Rockefeller CEO guy. Yeah. Y'all check him out and just listen in to what he says.
If you can't visualize winning, then you will not win. And the average person, because we're programmed not to win, 99% of us are, we don't think anyone can. So when someone does, it's amazing. But it's just the program. As soon as you're born, you don't know about fear or what to be scared of until someone tells you what to be scared of. And a lot of what people tell you to be scared of is to actually be successful and dream and be independent and be on your own.
Dame Dash, right? I saw that and it hit me in my shot, and I said, well, wait a minute, what Dame, what you talking about here? Literally, Dame was talking about us being able to visualize and see ourselves being successful. He said we're kind of born into this program. We're born into this program in which we don't do that. We don't do that often. We don't think about being successful. We don't see ourselves in a place where we are successful. So today, I literally wanted to talk to us about visualizing you being successful, right? Visualizing you winning, visualizing that you hit it, right? Hit it out the park. And today, wherever you go, I want you to think about it. So I got 5 things. I'm just going to share with you real quick. These 5 things real quick. I want to share them with you. I want you to get them all up in your shana now, right? So number 1, here we go. When you think about visualization, right? Visualization, it increases motivation. Visualization increases motivation. I say it this way. If you can see it, you can believe it. Why? Because once you see something, you can't unsee it, right? Once you see yourself doing something, you can't unsee it. It's always there playing on replay in your mind, but you got to be able to see it first, right? Right? Once I saw myself being successful, guess what? I couldn't see myself unsuccessful. Once I saw myself going to the gym, guess what? I had to start getting in there because I could see it. Once I saw myself, being, going out and speaking globally, guess what? It started to happen. Why? Because I saw it. And once I saw it, I started believing it, because once you see something, you can't unsee it, right? So you got to visualize yourself, right? Whatever you visualize yourself doing, listen, that is what's going to happen for you. Yeah, I know some of you right now, you had to take that pill just real quick, because whatever you visualize yourself doing, that is what you will do. Listen, whatever you visualize yourself doing yesterday, that's what you did. How did your yesterday end up? What about the day before that and the day before that? Listen, the problem is not you. The problem is what you're seeing. I need you to get to the place where you visualize yourself succeeding, because whatever you visualize yourself doing, it's going to give you that motivation to really go forward, because once you see something, you cannot unsee it. Let me give you number 2. Y'all ready? Number 2, visualization enhances your performance. Visualization enhances your performance. Let me say it one more again. Visualization enhances your performance. So when I can see it, it enhances my performance. Why? Because it's almost like once I begin seeing it, I become like a magnet to that thing that I see. Right? So I become like a magnet to the thing that I see. So once I see it, shoo, it starts coming my way and I start going towards it. Next thing you know, we're on a crash course or a collision course for that thing. You are always on a crash course for the thing that you see, for the thing that you visualize. So if you're seeing the wrong thing, you're being attracted to the wrong thing. If you're around the wrong people, you are attracting the wrong things, because listen, the 5 people that you hang around with, that you talk to the most, as the old saying go, that is the sum total of what your life looks like. So if you are around the wrong people, you are attracting the wrong things. It happens all the time, y'all. Look at people who are getting in trouble. They're not getting in trouble because they're around good people and people who are good for them. They were around people who were not, right? Look at people who are succeeding in their ventures. Look at people who are winning. Why are they winning? 9 times out of 10, it's because they're around people who were winning, right? And you are attracted to that which you are around the most. If you want to be a $100,000 heir, hang around $100,000 heirs. If you want to be a millionaire, hang around millionaires. If you want to be a billionaire, hang around billionaires. Listen, it ain't about money. I'm just trying to show you what happens when you are around people who possess the thing that you are attaining for. If you want to be successful, hang around successful people. If you want to be broke, hang around broke people. If you want to be jacked up, hang around jacked up people. If you want to be messed up, busted, broke, disgusted, hang around those people. Because you will always attract that thing that you are around. So let me hit you off. Let me hit you off. Number 1, right? I said visualization increases your motivation. You can have what you see. You can have what you see, right? Then I said number 2, I said visualization enhances your performance. You will begin behaving like that which you are around, but you got to see it. You got to see yourself doing it. You got to be around those people. You got to get in those rooms, and once you start seeing it, you will start performing differently. Well, I hope you're ready for number 3. You ready for number 3? Here you go. Number 3. Visualization reduces anxiety. Woo! Visualization reduces anxiety. What do you mean? Listen, when I visualize myself doing something, I'm literally rehearsing it over and over and over again in my mind. Let me say it again. I'm visualizing, right? So I see it. So now that I see it, I'm rehearsing it over and over and over again in my mind. I'm rehearsing it over and over and over in my mind. And because I'm rehearsing it over and over and over in my mind, what happens is I'm actually seeing myself do it and do it and do it, right? So I'm seeing myself do it and do it and do it because I'm visualizing it over and over and over. Why am I repeating this? Why am I trying to get you to see this? Because when you are visualizing something over and over and over, literally in your mind, you are doing it and doing it and doing it, right? And if you can see it, your mind is already telling your body that you have already done it and done it and done it. So if I've already done it, there's no anxiety to doing it when it actually shows up in my life. Why? Because I've already done it and done it and done it, right? So we got to get to the point where we're visualizing us doing things, because in visualizing us doing things, what happens is our mind says that we've already done it, right? So then when we show up in actuality in the real world to do it, our mind says that we already did it. I hope you catch that. I hope you catch that. And if you already did it, anxiety is lowered and released because you've already been there. You've already experienced that, right? Think about the things that you've done over and over and over again. There is no anxiety. You don't have to think about that. Why don't you have to think about it? Because you've already done it. You've already been there. You've already done that. You've already rehearsed that, right? So I need you to visualize and see yourself doing it over and over and over again, because when you visualize yourself doing it over and over and over again, guess what? You will see yourself doing it and doing it and doing it. And when you show up, your mind will say that we've already done it, done it, done it. And if you've already done it, done it, done it, there will be no anxiety to get it done again because you've been there. Right? So please know and understand that visualization and you seeing it is a powerful, powerful tool. So let me give them to you again. Number 1, I said visualization increases your motivation, right? If you want to be motivated, you got to see yourself. You got to see yourself. I was sharing with my wife. And I'll share this with you all. I got this big thing about, my personal billboard. And there are some things, just some little things that I kind of want to put it on the billboard, right? So one of the things for me, I was like, yo, listen, I've been working. I've been busting my backside. So I am going to go out. I'm gonna buy me a Tesla, right? And I'm sharing that with you, right? So I'm going to buy me a Tesla, a Model X. Right, that's what I've been looking for. But check this out. So in order to get to the place where I am going to purchase the Tesla, I need to go and visualize myself in the Tesla, see myself in the Tesla, know what it looks like, have driven the Tesla in my mind time and time again, know all the specs, know everything. So when I get there, I'm already there. And that works in anything that you do in life. So listen, visualization, it increases motivation, right? The second thing I told you, visualization, it enhances your performance. It enhances your performance, right? The third thing that I shared with you, I said visualization, it reduces anxiety because you have already been there. Let me give you the fourth one. Visualization helps with decision making. And I know you're like, well how, Phillip? How does me visualizing and seeing a thing, how does it help me with my decision making? See, I was told once upon a time, right? You gotta write the vision and make it plain. So that when you see it, you're able to run with it, right? So that's what I was told. What does that mean to me? I had to be able to see something, write it down, and once I write it down, I begin rehearsing in my mind over and over again that thing which I wrote down. So watch this. Not only does it tell me what I should be doing, but also when opportunities come my way that could potentially be a detour and take me out of focus from the thing that I should be focusing on, that vision, that thing that I was visualizing, that thing that's in my mind that I've rehearsed over and over again, it will begin to speak to me and be like, that ain't helping us get to where we need to be. That's not pushing us to the end goal. That's not pushing you to that place, right? It's not, right? So watch this. Visualization will not only tell you what you should be doing. Here it is. It'll also tell you what you shouldn't be doing. It'll also show you what you should not be doing. It'll also share with you in your mind who you shouldn't be around. It'll also tell you, that's not the right thing to do, right? That's what the vision will do. And if we can visualize and get to a place where we can see it, listen, we will not only know what we should do, it'll also tell us and show us what we shouldn't do. So let's do it. Let's do it. Number one, this is what we say. Number one, right? Visualization increases motivation. Number two, visualization enhances your performance. Number three, visualization reduces anxiety. Number four, visualization helps with decision making. And I hope you are ready for the last and final one for today. Here it is. Visualization attracts success. Visualization attracts success. Now listen, we've been talking about this all day long, all morning, all afternoon, whatever I've been saying this, right? What you see yourself having, you will become a magnet and literally be drawn towards that thing, right? So listen, if you cannot see yourself succeeding in that realm, having the business, growing your team, being prosperous, right? If you don't see yourself doing those things, guess what? You never will. So we got to get to the place where we're seeing it, because that visualization, that will help you to attract that which you are speaking about. That's which you are talking about, right? Listen, quit keeping the vision a secret. I don't know who that was for. Maybe that was for you right now. Listen, stop keeping the vision a secret, right? You got this secret journal, right? And you've been writing things down, but nobody knows about it. So since nobody knows about it, you haven't even released it into the atmosphere. Listen, you got to be able to release those things into the atmosphere, because you will then be able to hold you accountable to that which you have said, right? You got to be able to hold yourself accountable to it. So if I say it, right, I'm visualizing, I'm seeing it, it's happening over and over again in my life. I'm believing it every single time. Like when I say it, I'm believing it every time. Listen, I wrote a vision, right? And every day I wake up and I recite that vision out. I just say it out. I just speak it, right? Why am I doing that? I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing that because I believe that when I speak it out, listen, everything in the world and outside of this world, in the universe, and God himself is coming into agreement with that which I'm releasing out of my mouth. Right? I got a certain group of accountability partners, and I'm going to them and I'm saying, look, this is what's going to happen in my life. This is what the end of the year is going to look like. These are the things that I am going to do. And when I release that to them, Guess what? They're there to hold me accountable to it. They're looking at me and they're like, hey, how you doing on your program? How you doing on your course? Did you go live today? Are you sharing with people the information? How many schools have you spoken at, right? How's your course going? How many people are in your online community? This is what you said to us, Phillip. Where are you going, right? Where are you going with it? What do the numbers look like? And I cannot come back to them and be like, well, I'm feeling good about it. No, they want to say, what are the numbers? They need to be able to look and see tangibly. Listen, you said this week that 5 new people were going to join your community. How many joined, right? You said this week that you were going to go live 5 times. How many times did you go live? You said that you were going to go out and do fill in the blank. Did you do it? Right? You got to be able to quit keeping it a secret. Because if you keep it a secret, listen, what that's going to do in your mind, what you're really telling yourself is you don't believe it. So we got to get to the place where we believe that thing. How do we get to that place where you got to visualize it? You got to see yourself being successful. You got to see yourself winning. You got to see yourself going after that thing with a reckless abandon. Let me give it to you again. Number 1, visualization is going to increase your motivation to do it, right? You got to see it. And once you see it, you're going to be like, yo, yeah, I see it. Now I have the motivation to go forward with it. Remember what Zig Ziglar said? He said motivation is like a bath. You got to do that thing every single day. You got to be able to see it every single day. It has to consume you. You literally have to be going after it with a reckless abandon. Number 2, visualization enhances performance. So listen. I had to come back. Listen. You gotta behave like you believe. Yeah, you have to behave like you believe. You have to behave like the thing that you see is already here. You have to behave like the thing that you see, it's already happening, right? Behave like you believe. Even if you don't see it yet, you got to be able to have the faith to say, even if I don't see it yet, that does not mean that it's not already happened. I'm just trying to catch up with that thing that's already been released in my life. I got to believe and behave like I already see it, right? I got to already start acting like that. I already got to start acting like a owner. Right? You got to start acting like, fill in your blank. Whatever that thing is for you, you got to start acting like that now. Behave like you believe, right? Behave like you can already see it, right? We got to start doing those kinds of things. I'm sorry, y'all. I got excited about this today because I'm excited about you. I'm excited about seeing you win. So number 1, I told you it increases motivation. If y'all can't see right now, your boy, man, I got it all up in me, right? The second thing I told you is it enhances performance. You will start behaving like you believe, and believing, right? Your believing will thus start changing your behaviors and everything that you do. The third thing, visualization reduces anxiety because you've already been there. You've seen it time and time again. You know how it plays out. You've seen it in your mind. You've seen it in your dreams. So you have already been there. The fourth thing, I said visualization helps with decision making because you know what to do and what not to do. And then finally, I said visualization literally attracts success. It is going to attract success to you. So if that is the case, if visualization is attracting success, if it's coming towards you, if these are the things that are happening, I'm telling you right now, we got to start seeing it. Listen to me, because if you see it, you can believe it. Let me say it again. And if you believe it, you can make it happen. If you see it, you can believe it. And if you believe it, you can make it happen because it's going to be attracted to you. Listen, success is your only option. Failure's out the door. Failure was all last week. Failure was when you didn't believe, right? That was when you didn't believe. But because you believe right now, guess what? Things are shifting and changing for you. So it is my hope today that you enjoyed this broadcast. It is my hope today that you got something out of this. It is my hope today that you're starting to lock in on the vision and start seeing yourself in this thing and start seeing yourself successful and start seeing yourself winning. See, I believe if you can see it, you can make that thing happen. So with that being said, y'all, look, I'm gonna be back here Monday. I'm gonna be back here Monday. We gonna start it all over again. We come in with more tips, more strategies, more things that help you to be successful, because that is what we do. We just want to see you win. If you are looking for a community of people who are doing that very same thing, hey, consider joining the Runway. That is what we do inside of the Runway. We have an entire community of people where we go, we encourage each other, we talk, we hold people accountable to winning in their lives. If you're looking for that kind of accountability, in the comments box, go ahead, type Runway. It'll let me know. I'll get you the information so you can see it and check it out. But with that being said, y'all, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. It's time to go turn up now. We'll holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. Peace. We out of this thing, man. We are out of this thing.